All right, we are going to get this thing going. How's everyone doing tonight? I am super excited to be here. Starting to really love Tuesday nights. A lot of fun coming in, hanging out with you guys, and talking about some really amazing opportunities to what I think create not just income and not just wealth, but real generational wealth. We are in a special time and a special moment with special momentum. I say this all the time, but I've never been in a place like this in 20 years of, being in the industry, in, network marketing and affiliate marketing and direct sales and all sorts of stuff. This has been the thing. I've never been in a place like this. So super excited. Before we get going and before I hit record here, just let me know one more time, everyone. Are you hearing me and are you seeing my screen? All right, we are recording and officially live. Well, welcome everybody to the presentation. If you got an email or saw a post or just got an invite from somebody, you probably saw something similar to this slide here, which is how to create a walkaway residual income in 12 months or less. With a revolutionary new business model that costs just 33 cents per day. And as crazy as that sounds, and I know that sounds like a big, bold claim, I'm going to show you, number one, exactly how to do it. I'm going to show you exactly how it's already happening. We're going to give you the exact model that we're using, and we're going to give you everything that you need to make this thing work for free. The business opportunity itself is again, 33 cents a day, but we as a team are going to give you everything that you absolutely need to build a business, including doing presentations like this for you, absolutely free. So just hang out here. I want you to, for now, just put your wallet away. I want you to put away your skepticism. There's absolutely nothing to actually buy here tonight. You can actually take a free tour. We'll give you completely free access to what we're doing here at the end of this presentation. As a matter of fact, if you were invited here by somebody, make sure that you get back to them and ask them for their free tour link. And you're going to see why you're going to want that as soon as possible. But make sure you get back to them and ask them for that free tour link, because it's going to give you access to check out what we're doing from the inside absolutely free. So I want you to, again, just put away your skepticism, put away your wallet, just sit and listen for a little bit. And if this thing is for you, if what we're doing is for you, if this team is for you, if this opportunity is for you, go ahead and contact the person who invited you here and make sure that you have that free tour link, because there is a timing effect to this and you're going to want that free tour link as soon as possible. But don't worry about it so much right now. Just sit back, just watch, and have some fun here with us tonight. Our mission here as a team, and so we are a part of a company that I'm going to talk about here in a little bit, but our team is called the Job Free Revolution, and we believe that you can make more while working less, so you should. And we also believe that work should be, meaningful. It should be purposeful, and it should produce income in a way that exponentially increases your time, that exponentially increases your freedom, so that you can spend the time that you're doing the things that you love the most, with the people that you love the most, and serving the people, communities, and causes that really speak to your own heart. We believe that it's not okay, to just exist in this wake, work, eat, sleep, repeat, and leave Earth really without leaving a trace. We believe that you're meant for more than that. We're meant for more than, just buying houses that we only sleep in, or building families that we never see. And we don't believe in putting our hopes and our dreams on hold for some future retirement date that, in all honesty, it never happens for most people. And it's certainly not okay to trade all of our time here on Earth just to have a few extra pennies at the end of each and every month. And so, again, you are meant for more. You're meant to do more. You're meant to have more. You're meant to be more, and certainly meant to give more. And that's what I hope this presentation is going to give you the opportunity to do. It's what's giving us right now, and whoever invited you here, the opportunity, to have the things that we want to have and do the things we want to do, and certainly give the things that we want to give in our life. But I want you to think about, for a quick second, really why you're here, because it's important. What brought you here? It's more than, you may be here because you need a few extra dollars at the end of the month, and that's fine. But really, if you had those extra dollars, if you had, an abundance of time and wealth and freedom to do whatever that you wanted with your life, what would that mean to you? And what are you needing right now to build a future for? Are you needing to, get out of a place where you feel like you're existing? Are you needing to get into a place where you're spending more time with your family? Are you needing to have the ability to give more of your time, your wealth, and your freedom to the people, the communities, and causes that speak to your heart? Why is it that you're here? And I want you to think about that as we go through this presentation, because that's really what's going to drive your success in anything that you do, whether you decide to partner with us or not. You having, a very concrete, reason for either leaving something behind or running towards a better future is really going to drive your success in whatever it is that you do. And so, with that being said, would it be okay if I shared with you tonight a done for you solution that even a very new person, a newbie, could step into right now, that was already right now today creating 5,000 brand new paychecks every week, that was right now producing at least, since February, we've been producing at least 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week. We've even helped a guy go from homeless to creating a $100,000 per month income in less than 6 months. And we're doing it all for just 33 cents per day. Now, I want to give you the easier, not to give you all that stuff that I just said, but is it okay? Let me know in the chat. Is it okay if I share something with that can do that for you right now? And again, if I get some yeses, I'll keep going. If not, we're all busy, right? We've all got things to do. I want to make sure that we've got the right people, that we're in the right place, that we're having the right conversations, and I'm getting a ton of yeses. So you guys are definitely my people. And so what I want to share with you is a unique opportunity to partner with us to do something really special. But I don't want you to just take my word for it. I want to show you some verifiable proof. Some of those people that I talked about that are a part of that 5,000 brand new paychecks a week, that are a part of that 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week. And I want to show you even the person that we helped go from homeless to $100,000 a month in less than 6 months, because I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to see some stuff with your eyes. I want you to put your eyes on it. And these things, I couldn't even share these results with you legally if they hadn't already happened. So what you're going to see are real, are verifiable results that have already happened in less than 7 months here with what I'm going to share with you. And so we've got people like Jenny who have turned that 33 cents a day into an extra $2,000. Amar, an extra $5,000. Jessa, an extra $3,000. Kevin Johnson, an extra $25,000. Ryan, an extra $3,000. One of my good friends, Rob, was able to create over $10,000 in just 100 days. And again, we're talking about something that is that costs just 33 cents per day. Mohit, an extra 25,000. Christopher, $50,000, and currently right now is doing 5 figures a month every single month. And he recently had to take some time off because he fell ill, had to go into the hospital for a couple of months. And I want you to think about that. While he was in the hospital, he was still doing over 5 figures every single month, and he wasn't able to build his business at all. And so I want you to consider what would happen to you if you had to, step away from, your life as it exists right now. If you had to, leave your job, your source of income, what would happen to your life? And the sad story for most people is that within, 60 days, most people would be in a position where they were going to have to very soon file bankruptcy. Christopher was able to step away for multiple months and still see a $10,000 plus per month income coming into his life from what I'm going to show you here tonight. Cornelius put an extra 50,000 into his life. Edward, 50,000. Fernand, 40,000. Kelly, this is a really cool story. Kelly was a school teacher up until a couple of months ago. She actually recently just left her teaching job because she was making more in a month than she was making in an entire year at her teaching job. And so has already done over $100,000, continues to do over $20,000 each and every month, which was more than she was making as a teacher. She was making that in a single month until she's recently retired from being a school teacher. Although she loved it, now she's got the chance to really go out there and impact lives in the way that she wanted to. And here's the story that I really wanted to tell you guys. This is Tim. And, his story was that, he was in a wheelchair, he was broke, and in just 5 months, he went from broke to a $100,000 per month income because of what we're going to share with you tonight. So what I want to introduce you to, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is a company called LiveGood, an opportunity called LiveGood. And I'm going to talk about what that means to you. But what I really want to talk about are 10 ways that this business opportunity can help you become job free in the next 12 months. And, we aren't the job free revolution because we're lazy or because we don't want to work. It's because, again, we believe that you can make more working less, and you can use the time, you can use the freedom, you can use the income that you produce to go out and, again, do the things that you want to do with the people that you want to do them with, and serve the people, communities, and causes that speak to your heart, to live a life with more purpose, with more intention, with more excitement, right? We aren't here to just live that wake, work, eat, sleep, repeat zombie life. And so I'm going to show you how, in 10 ways, this Live Good opportunity can help you step out of that existence and into the life that you actually want to have. And so the number one thing that we have, the number one reason that we are, building so quickly here is that we have an amazing mission. And it's kind of why I wanted you to think about, what your own purpose was, for being here, what your why was for being here. What did you want to do? And so what I want to play with for you now, and as I play this, if somebody could, jump into the chat and just let me know you can hear it, just say, yes, I can hear it. If after I press play, you guys can hear this, because I want to make sure that you hear from the founder, from the CEO of this company, why we're doing what we're doing, and so you can see if what we're doing aligns with you as well. Just let me know if you guys are hearing it.
Let's talk about the network marketing industry and how it works. So as a lot of you guys know,
yes, sounds good.
All these products, nutritional products, supplements, skincare products, they all cost about $8 to $12 to make on average, right? But companies are selling them for $60, $80, even over $100, so they can pay out a lot of money in the compensation plan. Does that work? Well, it works for maybe 1% of the people who are actually making money in the company. Kind of works for another 3 or 4% who are making a little bit of money or making enough to cover their monthly product expense. But 95% of the people in the company who get in for the reason of making money are making little to nothing. Haven't signed up a single person, haven't sold a single product. Some of that's their fault, some of it's not. I mean, it is hard to sell a product for 60 or 80 bucks when your friends can see a very similar product on Amazon for half the price, right? Let me put things in perspective for you. What if everything in your life was network marketing? What if everything had a compensation plan? And what if you made money every time you referred anyone to anything? A restaurant, a movie, a hotel, the grocery store, right? Let me give you some examples. What if your friend told you about where he goes to get his haircut? And normally a haircut costs 15 bucks. But because it's network marketing and you need that 6 to 8x markup, you're gonna pay $80 for that haircut. So your friend, the person who referred you to that barber, can make a $20 commission, right? I mean, would you pay $47 for a cheeseburger so your friend can make 12? How about a can of beans at the grocery store? Costs $1.50, but because it's network marketing, it's gonna be 12 bucks. But hey, your upline's gonna make 5 bucks on it, so it's okay, right? No, it's not okay. I don't understand why in every other aspect of our lives, None of that stuff is okay, but somehow in network marketing, it's accepted that you're going to overpay for products. It makes absolutely no sense. You've got people at the top of the compensation plan driving around in brand new Mercedes. You got company owners posting pictures of flying around in private jets. And then you've got single moms struggling just to make ends meet, trying to make a little bit of extra money and buying an overpriced product just so the owner can fly around in a private jet, just so their upline can make 50 bucks. They're making nothing. Guys, it's time for a change. This industry is broken, and we're gonna fix it.
All right, wasn't that cool, guys? Now, part of the reason why I left this industry, and I vowed to never, ever, ever come back. I was just going to do my own thing. I didn't want to build teams anymore. I didn't want to build, companies like this. I didn't really want to build businesses. Is for all of the stuff that Ben talked about, because it was so hard to go to people that I enjoyed, people that I loved, and even people that I was trying to build businesses with and build customer relationships with. It was so hard to go to them with something that I knew was 3, 4, 5, even 10 times more than what it should cost. And it was double, was triple, was 4 or 5 times more than what they could actually pay in the marketplace, just so that somebody could fly around in a private jet, or somebody could have a nicer cars. Three guys or 3 girls at the top of a compensation plan could live in fancy houses, or drive fancy cars, or fly in fancy jets. All of that stuff was part of the reason why I left. And again, like what Ben said, it makes absolutely no sense at all. Like, why would you spend like 50 or 60 or $70 for a haircut just so your friend could make 20? You wouldn't. That's not how the world works. That's not how people like to spend money. And so this is part of why we're doing what we're doing. We're actually changing an industry. We've created a model where everybody wins. The company wins, the customers win, and us as affiliates, we absolutely win as well, because we are able to share a business and actually share products that makes sense for people, in a way that makes sense, in a way where we aren't price gouging people. And in terms of price gouging, I wanted to show you guys one more video of the second co-founder here. His name is Nodder. And again, I will press play here. And if somebody could let me know in the chat if you guys can hear this, because I want you to hear Nodder as well, because what he says rings so true to what we are trying to do. This is Nodder, and he is the second co-founder of this company.
Why LiveGood? And I'm going to tell you why LiveGood, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why LiveGood is because the world has been waiting for an honest home-based business that is not forcing them to be on some product order every month. Why LiveGood? Because the world, after what happened to our planet a couple of years ago, the world is very aware that they need to get healthy, stay healthy, but they need to do it in an affordable way. Why LiveGood, ladies and gentlemen? Because the world realizes the importance of having a side hustle. Why LiveGood, ladies and gentlemen? Because the same way Amazon started with books back in the late 90s, and now Amazon has everything. We're starting with the most nutritional products on earth, made by the best ingredients money can buy, and we will have everything. It's all about the $9.95 a month membership. Remember, 200 million people Amazon are paying that guy $14 a month. Future of Home-Based Businesses Club membership, and LiveGood is the pioneer of it. Almost 400,000 people worldwide is the tip of the iceberg. Imagine if Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, would have come to you back in the late 90s, early 2000, when they only had a few 100,000 people paying them $9.95 a month. Say, hey, do you want to give me a one-time $40 and have the ability to refer Prime members, and they refer Prime members, and they refer Prime members, and we'll pay you a percentage of the monthly membership fee. And if they buy products at retail, I'll split the commission with you. That's LiveGood. You want to be in 10 other companies? God bless you. But everybody that you know will be a part of LiveGood. Get your revs. Happy 6-month anniversary. Love you all.
All right. So I just wanted you guys to hear from the founders, because I want you to know why we're here. I want you to know that we are here to really fix a broken industry, an industry that was meant to actually help people. But at the end of the day, what was happening is, people had to pay, hundreds of dollars a month for products that were worth, $10, $12. They had to try and go to people, that their friends, their family, their customers, their audience that they were trying to build online. And they had to, basically price gouge them to build a business. And what we're doing here, as you'll see across this presentation, is so different. Again, we have put together a model. Ben and Nodder have put together a model where it is win-win-win. The company wins, we win as affiliates, and as customers, our customers win. And I'll show you why, as a customer, I'm actually making $140, over $140 a month, just as a customer using the products. And I'll show you that as we go through this presentation. It's one of the 10 reasons why, LiveGood can help you get free. And so let me mute this. So thing number one was the company mission. I wanted you guys to hear that. Thing number two is done for you. Today, in today's day and age, with all the technology that we have, all of the hard, techie, time-consuming, expensive stuff can and should be done for you. You shouldn't be having to build websites, come up with ad copy and do all of the the techie, hard, time-consuming stuff. You shouldn't have to deal with customer service and merchant issues and building back offices and products and product delivery. All of that stuff in today's day and age, all of that stuff with today's technology can and should be done for you if you want to have a freedom business. Now, listen, if you're the type of person who wants to build all of your own products, who wants to, build all of your own websites, to write your own ad copy, to do all of your own emails, to build sales processes and sales funnels, and deal with merchant accounts and products and customer service and shipping and all of that stuff, this probably isn't for you. But what if what you're looking for is more of a freedom business, where you can jump in and plug into proven systems, proven models that are already working, then this is going to be for you. This is the concept that took me from broke and struggling and in a massive debt and just totally confused, to being able to make over $100,000 12 months from the time I learned about this concept of using other people's products, other people's models, other people's sales processes, other people's everything, basically, and just doing a couple simple things that we'll talk about over the course of this presentation to build a successful business. I was actually, if you don't know my story, I was let go 3 weeks before Christmas in 2004. And, at the time, it really felt like a bad moment. I felt like a failure as a father, a failure as a husband, a failure as a man. I had a little baby girl at home who was, just about 9 months old. My wife was pregnant with my son already. And for a little bit, I was terrified. But once I got over, being terrified, and I got to spend all this time with my daughter, and I got to spend more time with my wife, and we just got to hang out, I actually realized that being let go from my job was amazing. It was the best thing that had ever happened to me at that moment in my life, because I actually got to step into the life that I wanted. And so I decided in that moment, I was going to stop doing all of the, the nonsense that I was doing. I had gotten us, actually, at that point, we were somewhere floating between $30,000 and $50,000 in debt at any moment, mostly because I kept trying to, do all of the hard, all of the techie, all of the time consuming, all of the expensive stuff of building all of my own stuff all the time. And it was super difficult. And I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed. But I listened to a guy once named Darren Gaudry. And what I liked about what Darren Gaudry was doing is he was building what I call a freedom business, where you would plug into other people's proven systems, other people's proven websites, other people's proven sales processes, proven products, and let them do all of that for you. And all you had to do is a few simple things every single day that anybody really has the time and the ability to do, to get people in front of the presentations, just like this one, right? All this presentation is done for you. We've got sales processes done for us. We've got products done for us. We've got websites and emails and all of this stuff done for us. So we can just plug in, get people the presentations just like this, and be able to take advantage of proven systems, proven models that are working right now, without having to, invest all of the time, all of the energy, all of the, learn all of the stuff that takes really it takes decades to really learn this stuff. if you learn it in the right way to actually build a successful business. And really, who has decades of time to be able to do that, right? You came here, I'm guessing, because whatever brought you here is something that you want to, escape from in the next like 12 months or less. And so you can't do that if you are having to build all of that hard, techy, time consuming, expensive stuff on your own. So what we have here is a done for you solution. And I'm going to blow you away with some numbers here in a little bit that are like, here's a scale of really excellent, good companies. Like they're right here. And here's what we're doing. Like you can't even see it. And you'll see that as we go through this presentation. So what we realize here as a team at the Job Free Revolution is that when we help you win, we win, because what we're doing is we're building a team type of business where we are all, as we help each other, as I help you win, I win. And as I win, I can actually help you win. And together we are building a community. We're building a culture where we are all winning together. We're all helping each other. And as we all grow, it's growing everybody's business. And so what we've done here as a team is put together on top of what LiveGood's doing, we've gone above and beyond, because what we have here is a team of people who have been doing this for lots and lots of years. We've got people who have been doing this for, 5, 10, 15, even 20 or more years successfully. And so what we've done is completely free, just giving away all of our tools, all of our knowledge, all of our help, and all of our experience over the last like 20 years. We're just giving it to you. And, Tony Robbins likes to say, it's like, reading a book or going to a seminar or, learning something from somebody who's already done it is like compressing like a decade into a day. And what we're doing is compressing multiple decades worth of, experience and struggle and time and money, all of that into an instant for you, and giving you everything that we know will help you be successful. One of those things is we have done for you funnels, done for you presentations, just like this one, already done for you, where you've just got to basically take a link and share that link, and it's all done for you. It's all the best ad copy, the best presentations, the best pages that have made us one of the fastest growing teams inside of this company. Because what we have works, because we have people who are just willing to give of themselves, because again, when we win, you win as well. And so we've got, people with experience of, you might be saying, well, how do I get people to presentations just like this, right? Well, we've solved that for you. We've got, again, people with decades of experience just freely sharing that information with you to help you get people to presentations just like this, so you can build your own business without having to, again, invest a ton of time and invest a ton of money trying to learn that stuff first, which can take years to do. You can just compress our decades into an instant and have that information already right in front of you. We've got, sign up producing emails and swipe copy, and you may have gotten an email or some sort of saw a post, or somebody sent you a text, or somebody just invited you to this presentation. What they sent to you may have been something that was written or posted by somebody else on this team to help everybody else on this team get people to a presentation just like this. Because again, if you've got to think about like, well, what do I write, or what do I say, or what do I post, or, how do I, interact to get people to a presentation like this, it makes it a million times harder. But when you can just copy, paste, and send an email, for example, it makes your life so much easier. And I'm going to show you an example of that here in just a second. And we've got 24/7 chats available to you. Any that you can jump into those chats any time of day. You can get help, you can get inspiration, you can just interact with other entrepreneurs like yourself. Because seriously, people like us, business owners, entrepreneurs, we're a different breed, right? And not everybody understands what we're doing, right? So many people have been so conditioned to just do the wake, work, eat, sleep, repeat routine for their entire lives, that when somebody tries to build a business, they're like, well, why would you do that? That's going to be hard. You don't know what you're doing. Those things never work. And all this other sort of stuff that you hear from people who don't have the same mindset as you, who don't really have the same desire to have more, to be more, to do more, and to give more as you. And we've got a community full of just really amazing, giving, heart-based people focused entrepreneurs ready to help you at any moment. And I wanted to highlight Trish's testimonial here that we got just a couple of weeks ago that talked about some of the swipe copy that we have, some of the emails that we have, some of the presentations that we do, because Trisha she had just gotten back from a cross-country road trip where she had driven all the way across the country, I believe from Indiana all the way to Arizona, to spend time with her children and her grandchildren. And she got back and realized that we were having a presentation, wanted to be able to get people there quickly. So all she had to do was jump in, copy an email, paste an email, send that email, and she was able to get people to a presentation like this and grew her business literally within minutes of getting home from her trip, not having time. And maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you're here and you're like, how am I going to fit this in? Because I got a job, I've got children, I've got other responsibilities, I do things in my community. Where am I going to find the time, right? Well, if you can copy and paste and send an email or a post, or use what we've already done for you, then we're going to give you the opportunity to be able to do the things you need to do in, less than an hour a day, or like in Trisha's case, this literally took her a couple of minutes. But I wanted to highlight something else about, Trisha's cross-country road trip. Not only was she able to, build her business simply when she got back in just a couple of minutes, because what she is growing here is what I call, I'll talk about the kind of wealth here in a second, but basically because she's growing a business that grows within her absence, right? We're teaching you how to build real wealth. Real wealth is creating time, freedom, and income all at the same time. And so while Trisha was away on her trip, right? Remember, she went cross country from Indiana to Arizona, was spending time with her family, just having fun. She was actually able to grow her business while she was gone. She was actually able to get checks while she was gone. And she says it was great to have the freedom to step away and not even skip a beat. It's a blessing to have a growing residual business with such a supportive team and community that gives us the freedom to enjoy the important things in life. And isn't that why you're here, right? You're looking for a way to create income in a way that gives you the time and the freedom to, again, do the things that you want to do the most with the people that you love the most, and serving the people, communities, and causes that speak to your heart at any moment. So what we're doing here is building a freedom business, but we're able to do that largely because it's a done for you business model where all of that hard, techie, time consuming, expensive stuff is done for you. Now, when you're trying to create income, it's super important to be able to start creating income right now, right? So many different models. You've got to wait 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, or to some point out into the future, you've got to create, some sort of high minimum income to even get paid. We get paid here every single week on Thursday for every customer, every partner that we bring into this business. And as we go through, I'll talk more about how the compensation works. But every time you bring somebody into the company, into the business, you get $25 right away, and that's paid the next week, every single Thursday, like clockwork. And so you need right now income. We definitely have right now income. So even more importantly, if you want to create income in a way that gives you time and freedom, you need what I call exponential income. And this is kind of what Trisha was talking about as she had left her business, right? She wasn't working on her business. She was spending time with her family, loving on her children, loving on her grandkids, just enjoying her time away. But her business was growing in her absence. It wasn't standing still. It wasn't going backwards. It was growing in her absence. It's because we have what I call exponential income here. And exponential income, again, is income that continues to grow even in your absence. This is what took me once from zero to $60,000 in 60 days. I was able to grow a business because I was building a team of people who were all contributing. We're all contributing to each other's success, right? So, as I build, and Trisha builds, we're actually helping each other build a business. And as other people build their businesses here, we are all building a business together, and we are all helping each other build a successful business so that we can step away, actually, like Trisha did, and actually still create and build a successful business. That's exponential income, is being able to increase your income even in your absence. It's sort of a wealthy versus poor mindset in a wealth building formula that I call. But like a poor mindset is this clock in and clock out, and then we're only getting time for this, get paid for this little bit of time, whether it's 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours or however many hours that you're working. That's when you get paid. But what happens when you can't work or when you're not working? Well, you're not getting paid. Your income's not growing. Your income, at a job, for example, is pretty much always the same. Whatever amount of time that you trade, you get paid for that time. But a wealthy mindset, what people who create real wealth, and when I'm talking about wealth, again, that means time, freedom, and income all at the same time. You are creating those things simultaneously by leveraging teams, by leveraging employees, by leveraging systems, by leveraging assets. But things like assets are really hard to leverage, right? To leverage like an asset usually takes a lot of capital up front. To leverage employees takes having to build a business, and again, do all that hard, techie, time-consuming, expensive stuff that I talked about. That if you're still here, is probably not the stuff that you want to do, right? But leveraging teams is really, really simple and really, really fun, and it allows you to, again, exponentially grow your income even when you're not working in your business. For example, I am getting paid 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether I choose to work or not. I actually have thousands of people all over the world who are contributing to my income, whether I work or not. If I left for a week, then actually next week I'm going to be gone for like a whole week, and I'm not going to be working. My income is going to continue to grow in my absence because I have thousands of people every single day in every time zone across the entire planet who are contributing to my income. And I'm soon going to be getting paid on the efforts of over 500,000 people. I'm going to talk about that more in a little bit. But imagine whether you got out of bed or not, or whether you were at the beach, or whether you were just hanging out with the people that you loved and doing the things that you love. What if you weren't working, but you had at any moment over 500,000 people contributing to your income? I'm going to talk about that here in a second. But that is what happens when you learn how to, create income, time, and freedom all at the same time. And so here's an example of, how we get paid works, right? We are building, if you see on the right-hand side there are a bunch of people just getting placed into a team. And as our team grows, I don't have to put all these people into the business, right? I don't have to have this many customers. I don't have to have that many partners. I just have to have however many partners, however many customers I have. And as they add people to the business, I actually get paid on every single one of them. We'll talk about that more as we go, but this is an example of how to create exponential income. And so we not only get paid that $25 up front, but we actually get paid 10 levels deep on that $25. And so, so for example, if somebody that you partnered with goes out and builds their business, and they build their business, and they build their business, and they build their business, for 10 levels, you are getting paid every time somebody creates one of those sales that creates a $25 commission. You are getting a piece of that 10 levels deep. And that could be hundreds of people. It could be dozens. It could be hundreds. It could be thousands of people contributing to your income at any moment. We also have what we call matching bonuses. So for example, if I bring a partner into the business, I'm getting up to 50% matching bonus on every single thing that they do. Now, for those of you who have ever had a job or who have a job now, that includes all of us, right? Imagine if you got 50% of the salary or of the income or whatever it is of the people in your office every single month. How much happier would you be to work if you were getting a 50% match of every single person in the office. And that's sort of how it works here. As we build a community here, as we build partners here, as we, just partner with people and again, build what you're seeing here as people get placed, we are earning matching bonuses, up to 50% matching bonus on every person in our business. And it really, really, really adds up. I'm going to show you an example of that here to give you an example of what it means to just create income for yourself and create income using these matching bonuses and this leverage of the compensation plan that we're talking about right now. And so what happens is, so if you see this slide here, this person, this isn't my bonus. This is one of our somebody in our team's bonuses, but they went out on their own, and this is for a month. On their own, they went out and made $1,000, a little over $1,000. If you can't see it clearly, it's $1,082.75. That's what they did on their own efforts, right? Now they're matching bonuses because again, we get paid on a team effort, and that goes unlimited levels deep. So you can be getting paid on dozens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands or more people in your team, whether you brought them in or not. It goes generations, unlimited generations deep. The generational pay, the matching pay, was $24,545.81. That's the difference when you start plugging into models. This is why I'm saying we can help you get free in 12 months or less, because every single result that you're seeing here, we have done, or somebody on this team has done, in less than 7 months. December 13th is when this kicked off of 2022. We are just over 7 months in, and we've already got people doing things like this, going out and making $1,000 on their own, but getting a $24,000 matching bonus. That whether this was income that he made, whether he worked or not, he did not have to work a single second for this $24,000. He worked for the 1,000 and got paid for the 24,000. Now, what would you rather get paid on? Your own efforts of the 1,000 or a combined team effort and get an extra $24,000 for the month? And so you can only get paid, month after month after month after month after month after month if you have thing 5, and thing 5 is retention. But to have retention, you've got to have a few things. You've got to have, number one, you've got to have products that people actually want. Now we have in just 7 months, over 500,000 paid members have come into LiveGood. We get up to 7,000 paid members, brand new paid members every single day. Nobody in the history of the industry has done that. 500. We are on track to hit 1 million members in our first year. Not even Amazon had 1 million paid members after their first year. We are on track. If we flatlined, if we stopped growing as a company, which I fully don't believe we will, we are on this serious upward trend. But even if we flatlined, we are going to continue to break industry records that have never, ever been hit. Again, this is great companies right here, right? This is a scale of great companies. This is what they do. We are so far up here, 500,000 paid members that in less than 7 months. So you need products that people want. You also need, it helps to have things that people are already buying, and then just make it easier, make it faster, make it less expensive, and make it higher quality. Here at LiveGood, we're doing all of those things. We're allowing people to get the things that they're already buying easier, faster, certainly less expensive. We are getting people things they're already buying at 70, sometimes 80% off. I'll show you how I am actually saving $140 a month on just a couple of things that I was already buying, and we're getting it at higher quality. So we're giving people things that they want. We're giving people things that they're already buying and make it easier, faster, less expensive, and at higher quality. And because of that, we have a 96% retention rate. So we've had over 500,000 paid members come through LiveGood. 96% of everybody who comes here stays, either as a customer or as a partner. That is absolutely crazy. The best of the best of the best of the best of the best in the history of not just this industry, other industries is like 30%. We are doing a 96% retention rate. That means that if you bring a customer here, they are going to stay. If you bring a partner here, they are going to stay, which that allows you to build a long-term, stable income. So thing 6 is leverage. And we've been talking about this through the entire presentation. To be able to create more while working less, there has to be systems in place. There has to be training in place. There has to be community in place. And again, you're looking at part of the system right now that's already in place for you that you can leverage. You don't have to do this presentation. You didn't, the people who invited you here, they didn't really have to write the emails. They didn't have to, come up with crazy copy for the post. They don't have to come up with the websites or the sales process or the products or any of that stuff. So the systems is leveraged. We have a training as a team here that we can plug everybody who comes through this team into a training. So there's leverage there. Like if you are part of the reason people don't want to build businesses, and I had this fear for a long, long time. It's like, I want to build a business. I want to build teams. I want to help people, but I don't really know enough to help them right now. How am I going to help them once they're in? Well, we'll take care of that for you. We'll train your team for you. We'll give them the information that they need to build their business. LiveGood gives us the information we need to build our business. They give us the systems and the tools and the resources and the training. And we have community. Again, on this team, we have amazing community. Like I said, you can access it 24/7 in our chats. Whenever you've got a question, whenever you've got, you want help, whenever you just want to hang out with other cool people like yourself, it's a 24/7 instant chat community. And again, LiveGood has all of this in place as well. So from a leverage standpoint, everything is there. And this thing is what I'm really, really, really excited about because I've never seen this. You've heard me talk about over the course of this presentation how very, very shortly I'm going to be getting paid on the efforts of over 500,000 people, whether I work or not. But here's what happens when you're able to do that. You can create what I call shareholder income. Now, I want you to imagine if you just got a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of the pie, whenever anything was sold at Amazon, or whenever anything was sold, if you know what like Costco is, we've got Costco in the United States here, any product was sold there, any membership was sold there, or any product was sold at Amazon, or any Prime membership was sold, anything. What if you just got a tiny percent of all of that? That's what we're able to do here. We get paid as we hit certain levels in this company, we get paid a tiny percentage of the entire gross sales of the company. If you want to know what that looks like, that's how Tim was able to create a $100,000 a month income because he's getting shareholder income. It doesn't matter. He gets paid on every single person in the company, no matter what they buy, whether it's a membership, whether it is one of our products on the inside of the membership, whether it's a t-shirt, whether it is anything at all, he gets paid a small percentage of that. But we're talking about already over 500,000 people, 500,000 people he gets paid on every single month. I want you to think about that. What kind of peace of mind would you have if you could go to bed every single night knowing that, you know what, even if I don't work at all tomorrow, even if I want to go on vacation, even if an opportunity comes up for me to do something amazing with my life, I don't have to be in my business because 500,000 people are contributing to my income tomorrow and every single day of every single month of the entire year. That's how you create leveraged income. That's how you create real wealth. You're creating income in a way that gives you time and freedom because you're leveraging the efforts of an entire company and an entire membership base And we are just getting started. We're only 7 months in. We have 500,000 members. We will have 1 million by the end of the year. So that income is just going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, no matter what we do. That is amazing. So thing number 8, high converting and fast moving. So again, what part of the promise is we are going to help you get job free or free from whatever it is you're trying to escape from in 12 months or less. Well, if it's taking you I'll give you the typical sales process, the typical sales process that not a lot of people talk about in the online industry or in the direct sales industry. Here's how it works. If you've got a sales process, and it doesn't matter what you're selling, this is pretty standard across the board. You could be selling, iPhone covers. You could be selling books. You could be selling business opportunity. You could be selling coaching. It doesn't matter. Here's how it works. As you run people through the sales process, less than 1% of anybody buys right away. Up to 15% will buy within 90 days. And from day 91 to about 18 months out is when most of your sales will happen. Most of your buyers buy from day 91 to 18 months. Now, do you have 90 to 180 days to wait for every single sale that comes into your business? No, that's why we're here, because we want to do this. We want to do it in a simpler way. We want to do it in a faster way. And so here at LiveGood, we have what we've built into, well, we haven't, but Ben and Nodder have built an amazing compensation plan, and built into that, we use what is called a power line. And part of that power line, what it's meant to do is create urgency in people's businesses. And so remember when I told you we have up to 7,000 people joining every single day? We get placed into the matrix, the ones that I've been showing you, where, let me see if I've got a slide here. So every single minute of every single day, people are taking free tours. Remember, I told you to request that free tour link as soon as possible. Because if you look at this image here, if you see the little green person at the top, that's you, right? You have taken the free tour. Every single free tour that anybody takes below you. So if I tell 20 people to go take the free tour and 15 of them take the free tour, and you are at the top of that, there would be 14 people beneath you. What that means is those people go into that matrix after you, and you have the potential to get paid on those people. So every time you take a free tour, anybody who comes in after you in that person's power line can potentially contribute to your income. And so what's happening here is we are shortening the buyer cycle. So every Thursday, everybody gets placed into what we call our matrix, right? That's where this team building that I've been talking about, we build what's called a matrix, and we get paid on every single person in the matrix below us, right? And so as Thursday hits, everybody who had a free tour who upgraded and paid gets placed into that matrix based on when they took the free tour. So as you can imagine, on Thursday, it creates a mad rush of customers who want to go from free, yeah, I've checked this out, it really looks great. Instead of waiting on it, they rush to get into the business within 7 days or less. Because here's the deal. As humans, it's human nature to procrastinate. Especially if you've ever had children and you've asked them to do something like clean the room, they'll wait. And if I gave my son, for example, until Friday to clean his room, it would be done at about 11:59 p.m. and 59 seconds, right, on Thursday night. I'm a procrastinator, right? As humans, we procrastinate. If we don't have a reason to take action now, we usually don't. And that's why I wanted to explain that buyer cycle to you, right? That's why less than 1% of people buy right away. That's why more than 85% of all of anyone's sales come in from day 91 to up to 18 months, because people are procrastinators. But what we've done here, we built that urgency into the way the company builds. And so we've shortened the buying cycle to less than 7 days. So no more having to wait, 90 days, 18 months to build your business. You can start building a business right now today, and we are seeing massive, massive results. That's why we are seeing over 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week. That's why we're seeing, 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week since February, because people are building businesses quickly. Nobody's waiting around because they know that if they wait, a couple of things happen. We've got urgency and we've got scarcity. So if you see, as these spots fill, there's only one spot. And once that spot is full, it's full. So there's nothing you could do about it, right? It's scarcity. That spot is full. You can never have that spot. And there's also urgency, right? If you don't upgrade before Thursday, well, anybody who got placed after you now takes your spot, and anybody who, could have been after you potentially is now after them instead. So we have urgency and scarcity driving a really, really amazing, amazing product. And so this is kind of what that looks like, as your business grows, we start scaling up much, much more quickly because we have urgency, we have scarcity in our business. So we're getting close to the end here. And so thing number 9 is it's 33 cents per day. It's 33 cents per day. I want you to think about that. We are creating 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week. We have created a $100,000 per month earner. And this is 33 cents per day. Now, not just from the opportunity side, right? From the customer side, this membership actually pays you. I want you to think about Costco or, Amazon, but way, way better. Like, number one, you can get paid on every single, customer and partner that comes into the, this business, like, forever, right? We've already talked about shareholder income. We've already talked about, that type of income where we're growing teams, right? But I want you to think about, not even from the income side, I want you to think about from, our product side, which is a membership that's similar to, Costco. You spend anywhere from $60 to $100 a year and you get discounts, but only if you buy like 100 gallons of like ketchup or mayonnaise or like something like that. I mean, I shop at Costco, so there are some things that I get there that are worthwhile. But, again, it's because I've got a discount membership. Amazon, you pay, for Amazon Prime, for example, and you get free shipping, right? But it's way, way better. This is we've brought that to this industry of, direct sales, this industry of leveraged affiliate marketing, but we've got a couple things working for us. We have no high auto ships. One of the reasons why I didn't like promoting these types of businesses 12 years ago when I left is that they were high auto ships. I had to pay between $150 and $200 a month for a single product that I liked, but I didn't need that much of it, number one. And number two, I was embarrassed to ask people to pay that much for a product that I knew they could get for about $30. So again, we don't, no auto ships, no overpriced products. We actually have the lowest prices in not just in the industry, but in some of these products, they compete with other products all over the world. So low prices, there's no requirements to earn here. A lot of companies, you've got to come in and, for example, you've got to, well, if you don't get if you don't bring in 5 customers a month, or if you don't bring in 5 team members, or if you don't hit a certain rank or whatever, you don't get paid. You can actually get paid up to $2,047 a month here without ever bringing in a single customer or a single partner, which is absolutely crazy. One of the things that I like is that because it's a membership, right? And I'll show you some of the products inside of the membership here in a second. Because it's a membership, just like Amazon, like because I have Amazon Prime, I don't have to order something every single day. I don't have to order something ever, right? When I want to order something, I order it. That's the same here at LiveGood. I've got a membership that gives me massive discounts. So I can order what I want, when I want, because I want it, and because it actually works. The cool thing about what we do here at LiveGood is that we don't have to order any products ever. We've got our membership that we can use. It's a discount membership, and we can use it however we want. That discount membership costs us $9.95 a month, $9.95. 33 cents a day, and we can use it whenever we want. One of the cool things is that if you order just one single product inside of that membership, you're going to save more than $10, right? But we get to order whenever we want. If I have extra, for example, one of the things is a protein shake. If I have extra, I didn't use it all, I don't have to get it. It's not on auto ship, right? I get it when I want it, because I want it, because I love it, and I need it, right? We also create cash flow by using this membership, and I want to show you that here in this next slide. So again, this membership again is changing the entire industry. There's no more auto ships. There's no longer is anyone going to pay $100 or $200 a month for stuff that they know they can get for like $20, just so some dude or some girl can fly around in a private jet. That's how this industry has worked for a long, long time. People are there. They know they have to charge $100 to $150 for a product that costs them $10 or $12 to make, because they have to pay like, 10 or 11 or 12 or 20 people all the way up in this compensation. We have a discounted membership, and so we don't have to worry about overcharging people. We actually get to undercharge people for amazing products. So this membership, again, it's 33 cents a day, $9.95 a month. It actually saves me over $140 a month. So when I first got this membership, I was looking at Athletic Greens. A friend had recommended it to me, and I tasted it. It was great. I was going to get it. And like the next day, LiveGood came across my desk, and I saw that they had Super Greens. And so I was going to pay, it's actually, if you get AG1 on auto ship, it's like $79 instead of, $99. But I only pay $18 for that. So that saved me a bunch of money. We were looking at Super Beets, which is $40. But now we pay $18 for that instead. A lot of people take like Organifi, for example, which is even more. My dad actually had sent us this coffee called Mud Water, and Mud Water is a mushroom coffee just like ours, and it costs $40 a month. But now we have a mushroom coffee, and I pay, we pay less than $18. So it saved us another $21, $22 a month. And then on our multivitamin, we were paying $30 a month, and now we pay less than $10 a month. So just on those four products, we have saved, and we continue to save over $140 what we were going to be spending anyway. We've turned a $9.95 per month membership into over $140 in additional cash flow. And there's lots more products coming. We've got aminos, we've got super greens, super reds, CBD, we've got coffee, we've got multivitamins, we've got anti-inflammatory products, we've got D3K2 and magnesium and energy products and skincare products, all sorts of stuff. And, Ben, who you heard from earlier, his vision over the next like 12 to 24 months is to have 200 products for you to be able to choose from, all health and wellness related, skincare, house care products just like this. But again, this has saved me $140 a month. And I want you to think about what that means. It's not just saving $140 a month. I was going to spend that money anyway, and I was spending that money. So if it's money that you're already spending, I'm getting that $140 back. That's $140 of cash flow that I didn't have before. LiveGood pays me $140 a month in extra cash flow just for being a customer. Whether I ever built the business or not, which obviously I am, it still pays me $140 every single month, like clockwork. So thing number 10 that LiveGood is going to help you leave whatever situation you want to leave, if it's your job, if it's just some sort of existence, if it's just, a place you're unhappy in life. The thing number 10 that you really, really need is momentum and timing. And this is like rocket fuel on any business. Momentum matters and timing matters. We are seeing right now anywhere from 3,000 to 7,000 paid members every single day. And right now we're scaling like this. You want to be in a company when it's scaling like this, because it's easier to grow your business when people are piling in and piling in, piling in and piling in, and there's excitement, right? And there's also timing. Listen, if you saw how people come into this business and you saw how they're placed, they get placed in that matrix, right? So everyone who gets placed is getting placed below somebody else. As we grow to 1 million members at the end of this year, for example, what does that mean for you when you get in at 500,000? Well, that means 500,000 people are coming in after you in this business. They have to go somewhere, and they're going to go beneath somebody, and it could be you. That's lots of people to potentially be, growing your business, whether you grow the business or not. That is momentum. That is timing. And we've seen it here like no other company that I've ever seen. And the bonus thing is, listen, it's 33 cents per day. If you want to be a customer here, it's never more than $9.95 a month. If you want to be like those of us who invited you here and be, affiliates and be partners, it's a one-time fee of $40. So it's a one-time fee of $40 to be an affiliate, and it's $9.95 a month. So basically this entire business costs you 33 cents a day. And I want you to think about the numbers that you saw already. Even the lower numbers, the 2,000s, the 5,000s, the 10,000s, right? Those are all happening on 33 cents a day. Where can you create that type of income faster? Because again, all of those results happened in less than 7 months. Where can you create those results in such a fast way on basically couch cushion change? If I went out and cleaned my son's car tonight, I would find more than 33 cents. You could be building a business for 33 cents a day. So a couple of questions. There's really only a couple of questions we have at this point. Number one is, does it work? And that's a good question, right? It's a question you should be asking. Well, the numbers, the thing that you want to listen to when you're wondering if, a business opportunity works or a company's model is working or their sales process is working, there's only one metric that ever matters. Are people pulling out their credit card and buying? We have over 500,000 paid members in 7 months. Up to 7,000 brand new paid members every single day. So we are scaling up. We are averaging at least, since February, we're averaging at least 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week, at least 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week. And the products inside of the membership, they work so well that even though nobody has to order any of those products, yes, you've got to have the membership, right? The $9.95, the 33 cents a day. You don't have to order any of the products on the inside, ever. But even with that, the products are so good and the prices are so good that the average order is 5 products on every single order. We've actually run out of a couple of things here and there because people are ordering and reordering because the stuff just works. It's super high quality, it works, and it's super, super low cost because of the membership. And so even though we don't have to buy anything ever, people like myself I buy almost every single week. I get something, right? And people are buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. So does it work? From an income side, obviously. From a product side, obviously, right? Can you do this? And another good question. And if you can plug in and follow simple, mostly copy and paste type strategies that we help you with, again, every single day, that in most cases you can do in less than an hour a day, that require no to very, very, very little tech, then you can do this. Absolutely, you can do this. And so just a quick recap to finish this up from the income potential side, right? We have up to 7,000 paid members every single day. And again, you can get paid on every single one of them. I'm getting close to being able to get paid on the entire company's income, which is just absolutely crazy. We've already seen what happens when that happens. We've got somebody, doing over $100,000 a month at this point. We are currently averaging 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week, over 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week. We've got over 500,000 total paid memberships after 7 months. Again, Amazon didn't do 1 million members its first year. We are on track to at least get that. And if we continue to scale, we'll go above that, right? That says a lot about Amazon has 200 million customers right now. And if there's one company in the world that's basically running the world, it's Amazon, right? Incredible incomes of up to $100,000 in a single month. But again, guys, even the small incomes, when I say small, it's not small. $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. That's not small in anybody's world, right? And this happening on 33 cents a day. 33 cents a day. You find me an opportunity, a business that you can do that type of income that quickly in less than 7 months for less than 33 cents a day. You won't find it. This is the only place on the planet you can do this. So a quick recap from the membership benefits. Again, no auto ships, right? There's just the $9.95 membership, and you can order any of the products inside of that membership whenever you want. No customer requirements. You don't have to have a certain number of customers. You don't have to have a certain number of reps to earn. You can get up to $2,000 a month, $2,047 a month without ever bringing in a single customer or a partner. Buy what you want, when you want, because you love it, right? And obviously people are loving this. The average order is 5 products. We have every once in a while we sell out of stuff because people are buying stuff because they want it and it works. You get to save big. And again, like in my case, I created $140 a month in cash flow, whether I built the business or not. LiveGood is paying me $140 that I would have been spending otherwise. And we have the highest quality products at the lowest prices, which is super, super hard to find, and all just for 33 cents a day. So again, like at this point, you're probably like, no more questions, Nick. I know I'm losing my top placement at this point. I just want the free tour link. So get back to whoever invited you to this presentation as quickly as possible and say, please, please, please send me the free tour link. I want to have more people contributing to my income, not less. I want that free tour link as soon as possible. Listen, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We've got a special members only team training that we're going to end this. I'm going to get a drink. You let people go to the bathroom and have a snack or whatever. We're going to come back in a couple minutes, and we are going to do some of that leveraged team training that I talked about, right? We're going to do some team training. We're going to get together as a group and have community. We're going to help each other build, because that's how this works. We all win here together. So if you want to be in a business with people who really care about you, who really care about your results, who are building something where we all are like mutually benefiting from each other's efforts, if you want to be someplace where you can get paid on the efforts of dozens, hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands, and very soon millions of people, you want to get that free tour as soon as possible. So ask as soon as you can for that free tour link. And if you get started, we'll get you the link to the members only team training. You can ask any questions you want. We can help you build your business. We can just say hi. We can love on you. I look forward to seeing you in a few minutes on that member presentation. If not, thanks for hanging out here. Any questions, ask the person that brought you here, and make sure you get that tour link as soon as possible. Love you guys. Love God. Love people. Talk soon. Take care.